Right, we're now talking to the coach of Adelaide Galaxy, Maynard. Carl, I was just saying to Michael Delisio, very different game from the last time you guys matched up with each other. I thought you really did, it was a fairly even first half, but the second half, even though you did come out with lightning pace, they did start to open you up ever so slightly.
Yeah, look, I think you're right. I think it was pretty even first half, and I thought we got a decent start second half. But you know, we played a lot of young players, and you know as time goes on, they get tired because they're not used to this pace. Lose a bit of concentration, and in the end that was our undoing. And Campbelltown have got an awful lot of experience, and they used it. They used it to their advantage. And in the end, if you give them time and space, they're going to hurt them.
And I thought, towards the end of the match, a couple of defensive mistakes and were your undoing, and they were able to score from those.
Yeah, that's right. And I said at half time, that our biggest enemy is ourselves, or was ourselves, and that proved to be the case in the second half. We gave them the ball away, even when Campbelltown hit the post twice. It was as a result of giving the ball away in and around the area twice. So look, believe it or not, I'll take something out of it, because there were some young lads there who would have learnt more in this 90 minutes, and I could probably teach them in the next 6 months. And if they can take something out of it, then it hasn't been that bad at all.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now, young Dietmar hurting his ankle, injuring his ankle. What's the news on him?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. Hopefully it's just a sprain, because we're just riddled with injuries at the moment. We've got something like 5 players out as it is, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. But I think it's just a sprain. Hopefully.
So did you do that as a precaution? Because he was having quite a good game up until then.
He was doing okay. I mean, he probably could have got a bit closer to Jason for the first goal. But Tom's an honest boy. He came off, he had a bit of a run, and he said it's no good. So we had to make that change earlier than we wanted to.
Yeah, we could see that on the sidelines when he was doing that. Now, as do Campbelltown have a big match next week, so do you up against Adelaide City at home. A huge match for you guys. How are you going to be facing up with that? And are you going to have your whole squad there to be able to do it?
Good question. I don't actually know. I don't know who's. Hopefully we'll get Klaus back. Stephen Grelly we're not sure about. We've lost Evan Kernavelis and Adrian Indorio for 6 to 8 weeks each, so hopefully we'll have a couple back next week.
Big losses.
Yeah, very, and we don't have a big squad as it is, but look, we'll go out and do what we do. We changed our shape slightly today just to try something different. We'll get back to what we do best next week. I think if we can get Grelly up next week, that'd be a positive, because we missed him in the quarter.
Okay. Well, you're out of the cup now, but you're continuing on very strongly in the league, and we wish you all the best with your game next week, and hopefully we'll catch up with you at some later stage. But thanks for giving us some time and talking to us on football.
Thank you, Nat. Thanks for your support.
Cheers.
Thanks.